Hi, my name is Yvonne Markland. I started coaching here in the fall of 2011. The 2011-2012 was my first season with Synergy. Actually, at that point, we didn't have a name, and the kids kind of came up with the name Synergy because of what Synergy means. Two or more people coming together to create something that could not be created without it. In that time, we've won a couple of championships. We've won city championships 2013, 2015, 2017, and since then we've always been in the top three. This year for 2024, we came in second in large group and first in small group. So for the last 3 years, we've come in second in large group and first in small group. Some of the life lessons that the students are learning, the first one is family. You are part of a family, you are part of a unit, and the unit doesn't function without you. And so not to be selfish or, braggadocious about it, it's more of we know that we need each other to work and to work well. They learn discipline. I am very disciplined here, and their schoolwork comes first. I let them know that they are students, then they are athletes, so their grades are of the utmost importance. The other things that they learn are just life lessons of how do you write a letter? Sometimes they have to reach out to the community. How do you speak on the telephone? And just also, how do you show up as your authentic self? Because this is one of those places where we are very vulnerable. You get to see the true essence of a person in their dance because of the fact that though we may not use words, we use our bodies to express our happiness, our sadness, our joys, our pains. We've cried in the studio a whole lot, but we've grown in the studio a lot too because of the fact that we do get to be extremely vulnerable in this space. The life lessons that my children have taught me was to keep going. There are more times where I am over it, I want to stop, and those babies are the ones that lift me up on the days when I really don't know how to pull it together. I am grateful to be considered as an honoree this year for the Shrimp and Bull Roast. It's exciting, especially since I've been working with the team since its inception. Some of the things that we use the money for would be the things you see. So anything that's in our dance studio have been purchased by the team. Generally, it's from our fundraising that we purchase the window units of the AC units that are in the studio. The lights that we use when we perform were purchased by the team. The stereo system and things of that nature. Most of those things are purchased by us. Our costumes are generally purchased by us. In recent years, we've been getting more money from the athletics department. However, depending on the size of the team will also depend on how much money we need. So for a team that's probably like 10 kids, we will spend, just on the symposium alone, $2,500 to $3,500. When we had a team of 20 kids, I was spending close to $8,000 to $10,000 on just that one team. So it just depends on the size of the team, on what our needs are, because costuming every year changes. We don't, some things are consumables, so we don't just keep reusing them. Now some costumes, of course I can, but not all the time. Why is Synergy more than just a sport? One word, that doesn't work for me. So every year, that's funny that you asked, what's my one word to describe Synergy? Every year we get a word. Every year I assign the students a word and they live up to it. So this year's word for 2023-24 was dominate. And in the past it was fearless. And in the past it was time. So our word changes every year because each group of kids requires something different. So Synergy is, I guess the best word to say is change. We are willing to change and rise to any occasion whenever you need us.